Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Fat Guy Live. I am Paul, coming to you, as always, from beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is June 6th, 2021, and today we remember that it was D-Day, June 6th, 1944. The Allies took the beaches at Normandy. A lot of soldiers have perished there, and it's important that we remember those folks. They gave our lives so that we can be sitting here doing silly things like talking about die-cast cars and stuff like that, and whatever just puts a smile on our hearts. So it's important that we at least give them our remembrance. So D-Day. Anyhow, oh my gosh, I can't tell you. My day has started off monstrous, okay? It really has. It's been a big deal. And I need to share this with you. I got the most amazing text ever. I was out of my mind when I read it. It is my turn to claim Adele's fat melting product. And I can lose 82 pounds in 1 week. 82 pounds in 1 week using Adele's it's your turn to claim your free sample of Adele's fat melting product. 82 pounds in a week. I think you would die. Okay, I really do. I think if you lost 80, you would either have to be chopped in half and then throw half of you away, or something. But I think you would die if you lost 82 pounds in 1 week. So anyhow, I just thought I'd share that great text that I got this morning with you guys. Oh, what a fun live stream we're gonna have today, because why? I'm giving stuff away. Okay, I'm giving stuff away. Actually, Tom Daniel is giving stuff away. I'm just kind of the intermediary. So if you remember back to the birthday beer wagon battle, I gave away some great Tom Daniel merchandise, but it was only for people who were able to tune in live. And after that, I started feeling bad, because I know there's people who can't make the live streams, and I get that. But I felt bad about it, so I promised I would be doing another giveaway for everybody, and that is this, okay? We're going to be giving away some Tom Daniel autographed merchandise, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Now, I am going to be very selfish here and not tell you when in the show I'm going to do that, so you're just going to have to stay with me and watch what is happening, or don't know. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? This is the only place I'm going to announce the winners. I'm not going to put it in a separate post or anything like that. So if you don't see it here and you don't respond with your shipping information, you ain't getting your prize. I'll give it to somebody else. So you're going to have a week after I announce the winners to give me your shipping information, and you're going to have to be here to find out if you won. And let me tell you something. We don't have that many entries. You have a good chance of winning. So if you made a comment in last month's live stream with your favorite TD design and spelling my last name correctly, you are entered to win. So you're going to have to hang out with me, whether you like it or not. So that's just how it goes. Okay, so we are going to give that stuff away, and we're going to show you more about that, and we'll talk more about that later. But now on the brighter side of things, okay, I started out by telling you that I got this fabulous text about Adele's fat melting product. But I actually did get, yesterday, a really great text. My Glowforge is on its way. It should be here Tuesday. And I am just psyched out of my mind. I can't wait. Now, you've already gotten one Glowforge video out of me. I already have another one done on some of the prep work that I have done in, anticipation of the Glowforge's arrival. I'm going to do a video on it getting here. We're going to do an unboxing and setup. We're going to do a first cut with it and all that stuff. So much is going to happen around the Glowforge. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I want to tell you, and I've mentioned this before, we're going to have a big pre-sale on my Etsy store. Once I get it and kind of have it figured out, I'm going to put some products up there, and you'll be able to go and buy them at a substantial savings. So be looking for that. On that topic, all my videos going forward now are going to have my Glowforge code. And if you use that link to go to Glowforge, if you're planning to buy a machine, you'll be able to save up to $500 if you go with the Pro model. And you'll help my channel out substantially if you use my code. So if you ever consider a Glowforge, just look at one of my newer videos and you'll be able to find my my link that will give you that benefit. So that's going to be on the Glowforge, and it's getting here Tuesday, and I am very, very excited. So I hope you're excited too. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'll show you some stuff that I got in the mail and kind of give you where my little brain is heading with this stuff, because I'm really, I got some ideas, man, and it's going to be so much fun. We have so much coming up, and starting tomorrow, Monster Day, in normal for Fat Guy Productions, the Battleship video starts tomorrow. Every Monday, you're going to be seeing part of the Battleship build. There's 7 parts to it. And let me tell you something. I cut that down to the bone, man. I could have put this thing out in 27 videos, okay? So there's going to be 7 videos starting tomorrow. You'll be able to see the Battleship take shape, and hopefully you love it, and hopefully you tune in for it. And speaking of that, now I know that my channel, it was born on the backs of coin rings, and it's thriving on the backs of die casters. And I've said this before, if you're not watching my other videos, you're probably missing some cool stuff. Let me give you an example. The Battleship. Say you build die-cast cars, but you're not watching the model builds, let's say. There is information on airbrushing. There's information on dry brushing. There's information on using Easy Line. There is information on glues and why I use them. There's all sorts of information that crosses over onto these different platforms. So I really suggest that you just check everything out, because you never know what's going to apply to you. So give it a look, Okay? Seriously. Now, other than the good news about the Glowforge getting here, it's been a tough week. My dog Lucky had to have surgery, and so I haven't gotten a lot done this week. I've been dog sitting, making sure he's okay. He had some kind of a nodule on his knee, and we had to get it cut off, and it was pretty deep, and he seems to be doing pretty good now, although he still won't walk on the leg. So it's just been that kind of week. So I really needed the Glowforge shipping notice, which I got, and that made me feel good. And then I got to show you this. Wait a second. Don't go away. You guys know what this is? Huh? You should. If you've been watching, you should know what this is. That's right. It's another Jupiter 2 model. I am doing a commission build of a Jupiter 2. Now, I've been doing some filming with it, and I'm considering doing a 1-part video on the Jupiter 2 to maybe show you guys how I do some things differently from the last time. But I don't know if I'm actually going to put that out. So I just don't know right now, but I am doing that. And I'm not letting it interfere with my my schedule, my regular schedule of filming and video releases. So you guys should not be losing out no matter what path I choose there. So, but yeah, I've got that going. And if you've noticed, have you noticed the flurry of videos? Okay, and I'll talk about flurry in a second. It's Vegas. NHL playoffs are happening. But anyhow, have you noticed? You've been getting videos on Mondays. You've been getting videos on Wednesdays. You've been getting videos on Saturdays. You've been getting live streams on Sundays. I have been dumping stuff out for you, man. I have been cranking. And hopefully you're liking that. I'd appreciate some comments as to enough, too much, not enough. What are you guys thinking? Okay, so please let me know. And it's going to continue for at least the unforeseeable future, as the battleship is going to occupy 7 weeks of Mondays. So, yeah, you're going to keep getting a lot of videos coming out. So I hope you're enjoying it. And, you know, please let me know if I need to make a change or something like that. Now, speaking of making a change, before I get to the flurry part, I am still farting around with cameras. I have this main camera up here, right here, okay? You guys should recognize this shot, okay? This is, I normally have it zoomed in, but this is normally the shot that I'm working at now because it keeps the camera out of my way, and it sets me up to work cleanly and let you see what's going on. But I think the point of view shot is the best, but I can't work that way. I don't see well enough, and I have to get in, like this sometimes to do stuff. And then my head's in the way up here, okay? The camera on the side over here, okay? This camera, it's not a great shot if you ask me. So that leaves me with this top-down camera, and I'm still struggling with it. When I put it a little angled off to the side, it gives everything a weird perspective, especially because I have the grid on my my work surface. You can see it right here. So, I'm still farting around with it. I am. I believe it or not, I am constantly trying to make my channel better for you guys, be it through improving the audio or the video clips or stuff. And I acknowledge the video clips are not where I want them to be, all right? But I am working on it. I'm constantly thinking about it and trying to make it better for you guys. So now let's talk about Flurry. Did you know that tonight is game 4 of the series between the Las Vegas Golden Knights and the Colorado Avalanche? The Avalanche have a 2-1 lead, but I will say this. The Knights outplayed the Avalanche in Game 2, flat out. And yet, just somehow, I mean, they hit the post 6 times, so they were getting pucks past Grubauer, and yet they came up short. So, it is what it is. They're down 2-1. They got the game the day before yesterday, which was really a do-or-die thing for them, and they play again tonight. If they take that game, it's a whole new series. My belief, first team to blink is going to lose this series, okay? Because they are both really good teams, and been a heck of a few games already. So if you're not watching, you should tune in tonight. It'll be a lot of fun. Go Knights, go. Okay, so, and no offense to my Colorado fans, I'll freely admit, you have a great hockey team, and Grubauer has been just, holy cow, man, he's been insane. But I am rooting for the Knights. I hope you don't hate me for that, because I sure don't hate you for rooting for your team. All right, so where are we? Let's just say hi to some people. I know Gearhead is here, Superbad, Ken, hi Ken. We got Dan, and let's see here. I saw James here, right? I think I saw him. So hello everybody. Good morning. Um, where are we? Okay, did we do all this stuff? I think we did. Okay, so let's let's jump into a look backwards and let's take a look at what we've done over the last month because boy have we done a lot. All right, uh, so this was a surprising video. I did a restoration of a purple SSP Lakers special, and man, it got a really good viewership there. I guess people remembered these cars fondly, so I know I did. I really loved them, but so we did that, and it was a lot of fun. And I'll tell you later. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. We cleaned it all up and we fixed up a couple things, and it came out really neat. So, and then we did this one. This was the Harry Hauler, the Hot Wheels Harry Hauler, and it's a surprising car in so many ways. It's very very heavy, and like somebody had commented, it would make a great racer, because of its weight. This thing would fly down the track. And what a lot of people don't realize is that this has dualies in the back. I personally didn't know it at first either, but I really love this casting. This is actually now one of my favorite castings. I love it. I love its heft. I love its look. It was a fun car. I hope you enjoyed the video on that one. We did the Battle Bug. This was a 3 blind mice bug build-off, and you couldn't use anything other than scrap that you had laying around. So the motor is an old motor I had laying in one of my bins. Then toothpicks for spikes, and I scratch built the entire gun on the roof and the screens. And yeah, so and in fact the body was a body I never ever thought I would use because I just had it laying around. I really didn't have a plan for it. So it all worked out, and that was the Battle Bug. And then we did this Matchbox Crane. It was surprising to me that I hadn't done one of these yet, but I finally broke it out and did it, and I think it came out great. I was surprised at how nice it looks just in this one color. I really felt like maybe it needed another color, but between that and the black wheels and the black grills and stuff like that, I think it came out really, really neat. I'm super happy with it. We did the Fluence RT82 unboxing, and this was so fun. I really enjoyed this because I am loving listening to my music on vinyl. And man, oh, I had such a good time with this thing. And there's more to come. I'm going to show you how to dial your whole turntable in. And then now I've used it for a while, and I'm starting to do some upgrades to it. I'll be showing you about that and a lot more on the music front. So this was a fun one. This is my Jet Threat, Hot Wheels Jet Threat. And it was funny because a week before this was scheduled to come out, I'd had this video in the can for like a month. And a week before this comes out, Jim Silva comes out with basically the same concept, different casting. He took a jet-powered car and turned it into like a fighter aircraft type thing. And I saw his video come out, and I was like, damn it, Jim, you son of a gun. But he did a great job, and in fact, it motivated me to buy. I bought like 4 of those castings after I saw his video just because I wanted some of those rocket motors for whatever I might do. But so I bought some of those. He did a great job, and this was my offering of a fighter-inspired aircraft. So I hope you liked that. It was a lot of fun. This was the heartbreak. This was the heartbreak. This is another 3 blind mice of the Plymouth, and I chopped that roof, and I didn't trim the glass down enough. So when I screwed the base together, as I tightened it all up, the glass and the base and the interior all pushed up on the roof and split my posts. So this is it. You can see that split right there, and what a heartbreaker it is. Someday I'm going to go back in and fix that. But hey, there was no time to fix it, so that's how it was. But I think it looks great. It's just broken. So, hey, I believe you learn more from my mistakes than you learn from my victories. So I will show you when I screw up. I'm not embarrassed. We did the guitar. We've been doing the guitar for what, the last month or so, month and a half, and it's done. And you've saw me horribly play it. And I found out something. One of the reasons it doesn't sound so great is to connect it to my Mac and record it through GarageBand. I connected it to my mixer where I normally have my mic, and it went through all the microphone settings, which made it just sound pretty flat and lifeless. So I've learned about that. I'm still enjoying playing with it and having fun. Um, but the build itself was great fun, and I'm so happy to have done it. And I have had some suggestions about doing an amp, and hey, you never know. So keep watching. Then we did the Cougar. I I think why yes, it's a Thunderbird, okay? It's a Thunderbird. But in the video I kept calling it a Cougar, and in fact, somewhere I have a note to myself. Very soon I'm going to be doing the Cougar, and I'm going to intentionally call it the Thunderbird throughout the entire video to kind of balance things out. But we have the Thunderbird, and it came out good, except it was supposed to be copper, but there was nothing I could do about it. That's what they call coppered paint, and it's more like a root beer to me. So anyhow, but we had a lot of fun. I called it a Cougar about 1,000,000 times. It is a Thunderbird. I had a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoyed it. What else we got? Oh, we just did this one. This was everybody's favorite, the Bone Shaker sans bone. It is bonerless. It does not have a bone. Is that too dirty to say? Did I just step over a line there? I don't know. Anyhow, you notice I lopped that skull right off of there. I think this was a great casting and has so much potential. But you kind of get hamstrung by that skull, Some guys pulled off the skull and made it look amazing. Lee did the Terminator. I'm drawing a blank, but I was impressed by how many people were able to work around the skull and have it come out fantastic. So yeah, there was that. That's my entry. All right, so that is just some of the stuff. What else did we do? We did the Metal Scorpion. Did you guys like that? Because I thought that was kind of fun. So we did that, and I got to tell you, the kit was kind of impressive. It was it went together well. It looked neat. It was fun to do, and surprisingly, I got it. So hey, that was a fun thing. We did do a video on me purchasing the Glowforge, and I'm gonna try and take you through the entire world with that Glowforge and let you see how that goes. We did something so fantastic, and there's more to come on this. It's so important. Okay, if you're into HomeKit and home automation, and you're like me and you were having lots of problems, I got to be honest, there were parts I was getting ready to just take out of my house because it was becoming too frustrating. I shared a video on how to fix one of the major problems in your HomeKit system. Okay, and then I'm going to be coming out with another part that's really going to clear up most of your messes. It's going to make things work so wonderfully. And I have a video coming out on an automation that I think is magical. Okay, it puts a smile on my face every time this happens. I love it. And so we have some fun HomeKit stuff coming for you guys, as well as more security cameras, lights, things like that. It's going to be really cool. We did a Rocket by Baby. Do I have it over here? No, I don't have it over here. Sorry, guys. But we did a Rocket by Baby, and the fun part about that was the having to re-engineer the little, I guess we're going to call them air brakes, and the little doors that pop open on the sides, and make sure that they worked and stuff, and then 3D print them and everything. So that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that one. The Three Blind Mice and the Four Horsemen. We did the Red Line Day. What did I do for Red Line Day? Anybody remember? Oh, was that the? That was the Thunderbird, right? Yeah. Somebody? Ken, what the hell? Oh, Ken. You're on my list, Ken. Ken's leaving. Wow. Okay. It's all right, Ken. You can go. Um, Anyhow, so we did that with in conjunction with the Four Horsemen. We sponsored the Red Line Day this year. Um, but yeah, we had a lot of fun. We did so much stuff. I can't even begin to tell you. Um, just this new scheduling. Okay, it's really working for me. It's helping me keep a nice rotation flowing in what I film. But I'm willing to veer from it. I don't hold my feet to the fire or anything like that. But it really helps me focus and say, hey, you got to do something else. So I do that. And then the release schedule is helping me give you a lot of variety and stuff. So yeah, I mean, we've been on fire, frankly, if you ask me. I don't know. All right, so let's do this. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, show you something. I have a bunch of stuff I want to show you over here. I got some new stuff. I got some new stuff here. Okay, so here is my new cop-out model I just got. This is a Tom Daniel design model, and I was excited to get this. So you may be seeing this in the near future. You never know. So yeah, I just got this. Was really happy to get it. I like to have at least 2 Tom Daniel models of each design. And the reason for that is I have one that I can build without worrying about it, and the other one I can keep as just almost like a collection. So I got this, and then check this out. Oh, okay, here we go. I got this one. This is the first one I got of this. This is the little van by Tom Daniel, and I don't have one of these, so this is the first one I got, and I was really excited to get it, and very, very happy to have this in my collection. Can't build it because I only have one. I need another one, so I'm still working on it. Some of these Tom Daniel kits are harder to get than others, and so let's do this. Let's talk about Tom Daniel for a second, okay? So why do I have such a bromance with Tom Daniel? Well, it's this car right here. This is the Tarantula, or T-Rantula. And this is what exposed me to models as a boy. I was with my mom at a friend of hers house, and I guess dad or son or somebody had been cleaning out a bunch of stuff they were going to get rid of. And so they had this big tub full of stuff that they thought I might like, and they gave it to me. And it had like a big prism in there, and it had some old model kits in there, and just a bunch of fun stuff that any young boy would like. And this built kit was beat up a little bit, but it was in there, and I saw it and fell in love. Okay, I went nuts over this kit. So through my life, this has been my favorite model. This is my build of it, and it's one of the first builds I did coming back into models about, I want to say about 10 years ago, and I think it came out all right. But I do have more, and I'm going to be doing another one. I'm going to try and step up my game on it and make it even better. But so this is the Tarantula. So this is what really drove me to love Tom Daniel. And I think any car guy knows at least one Tom Daniel design, be it the Red Baron or the paddy wagon or the tarantula or whatever. I think everybody knows at least one Tom Daniel design. This is the man, the myth, the legend himself. He is the man who kindly sent me the autographed prints that we're going to be giving away today. And when I was young, because of that, I was always building his kits, and I actually wanted to be just like him, and I would sketch out my own designs and mail them into Monogram, hoping they would make them into a model, which of course they never did, but I always got back a nice little form letter and a model catalog. But this is Tom in his heyday with some of his iconic builds. And here is the man, the myth, the legend today, and just more of his cars. You see the Red Baron, the Bad Man, the Beer Wagon. I see a paddy wagon in there, and an iced tea, the garbage truck. There's a tarantula in there. Tijuana Taxi, the school bus. The list is endless, man. And I got to tell you, I love that guy. And I love his models, and they still stack up, okay? They're still in production everywhere. You can still buy Tom Daniel models all you want. Some are harder to get than others, and some bring with it a pretty hefty price tag. But so yeah, I love him. He's one of my youthful idols, along with Adam West Batman. But here, let's take a teaser. You want a teaser? Okay, let's take a look at what we're giving away today. All you dollars right there. Okay, this was sent to me by Tom. I get to call him Tom now. Let's try and not gunk these up with my big hand fingers. And let's go back to camera 2. Okay, so we have a print of the Tijuana Taxi, autographed by Tom. I'll be giving that away. These are for me. This is just a little culmination of all his things. All right, let's put that over. That there. Okay. I'm going to be giving this away. King Chopper. I remember building this as a kid. And they had this for so long at Hobby Lobby, and I never picked one up, and I'm kicking myself in the butt. But you see, it's autographed by TD. Okay. Here is everybody's favorite. Oh, so popular, the school bus, or the school bus. The wildest dual-engine drag machine ever. Also autographed by Tom Daniel. How fun. I actually have at least one of these, but I think the box is autographed by Tom, and I don't want to build that one. Okay. The Pie Wagon. There's pies, autographed by Tom. We're giving all of this away, guys. All of this away. The one that everybody knows. Everybody knows this one. The Red Baron. Built one of these on the channel, so go check it out. Make sure you watch the video and enjoy that. I had a lot of fun with it. Autographed by Tom. And that's it. That was the last one. So we're going to be giving those away in a little bit here. And I hope you're as excited about that as I am. Anyhow, so we're going to be doing that. And, okay, where are we? Oh, as long as we're talking about Tom, let's continue on with Tom. Now, I think it was in the last live stream I showed you that he sent me this book, How to Draw Like Tom Daniel, because I told him the story about how I used to try to design my own cars, and so he sent me this, and you see, he signed it. Thanks, Paul. So he sent me this book on how to draw like him, and in it, he goes through and talks about, you know, all his techniques. He also talks about the stuff you should get. Okay, the stuff that he uses to draw. So I don't want to let my idol down. I got a bunch of stuff. He said get some of these French curves and these circle templates and stuff. So I ordered that set. What's this? He likes two different kinds of erasers, the pink pearls. So here's the pink pearls. Here's the erasing templates. Okay. Here is, these are blending sticks. And they're just rolled up pieces of paper, basically, really tight, and you can use them to blend things in. Here's a compass. Okay. A kneaded eraser. Do you know what that is? It's like a little piece of clay or something like that. A set of pencils that include the ones that he recommends. And a sketchbook. So, I do anticipate doing a video of me trying to draw something for you guys. And that should be fun. I guess that's the only words I have for it. Is we'll just call it fun, because I don't know what we're gonna get. I actually can draw. Okay, I'm no Tom Daniel, but I actually can draw. I don't know if I can draw like Tom Daniel, so we're gonna try. Okay, so that'll probably be in an upcoming video. So let's go ahead and talk more about upcoming videos, since that's what we're really talking about now anyhow. So, speaking of Tom, there's more Tom afoot as Rommel's Rod. I've talked about this for so long. Like a year and a half ago, I started it. Then I didn't finish it. Well, it's done. It's been done. The video's ready, and it has been scheduled out, and I think it comes out Wednesday. It might be next week. So that's coming really, really soon. And I did things a little bit different here than I have done in the past with the Rommel's Rod. This is everybody's favorite build. And so that's coming soon. Watch for that. Now, a couple things here. Yes, I'm going to be doing a Poison Pinto. But I also have it on this t-shirt because I'm going to show you how to make, on one of my t-shirt videos, I'm going to show you how to make a Poison Pinto t-shirt using heat transfer vinyl. So we'll be doing that project as well. So we're going to get dual mileage out of a Poison Pinto thing. It should be a lot of fun. Let's see here. There it is. There it is in all its glory. The Arizona 1/200 scale. This thing is massive, and it is so much fun. You guys are going to love this thing. I promise you. 3D printing. This is me working on some wheels for my friend Ken, who just left us early. So now I think his wheels have just been delayed by like 2 weeks. Anyhow, you can see the front one facing you is the original, and the ones in the back are the ones that I modeled and printed. The only problem is they're too rigid, and so they don't have enough give to go over the hubs the way they're supposed to go. So I can either make them sloppy so they can fit over there, or I'm going to try something new, and you'll be getting a video on that. And what we're going to do is we're going to make a mold of these wheels, and we're going to cast them in a pliable rubber. So that should be a fun video for all of us to check out. So that's going to be some 3D printing videos. So much more in that arena too. We've got a lot of 3D printing videos we're going to be bringing you. More on the turntable and vinyl music and stuff like that. This is my Ortophone RT82 set up and ready to go. And we're going to be talking about upgrades and albums and just all sorts of stuff. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Coin rings. Now I'm gonna do something. Okay, let me do something. James, you still here? You still with us, James Barnes? Okay, I want to show you guys this. Okay, so we may have to scroll through some of those other pictures to get back to where we're at, but I want you to see this. This is breaking my heart, James. I just want you to know. Okay, let me see. Camera 2 we want. Okay. Oh man, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this well enough. This is a ring I made for James Barnes. And he was here earlier. And it's a polished Morgan. You can see it gleam. I mean, this thing is beautiful. And what we're going to do with this, and it's going to be in a video. And James, what I've done so far is I've just cleaned it back up and gotten that shine back on it. We're going to encapsulate this in clear gloss powder coat. And the reason for that is it keeps turning James' finger black. Even though it's silver, it keeps turning his finger black. So we're going to encapsulate that in clear powder coat to protect it and his finger. But I got to tell you, James, after I shine in this back up, this is the prettiest ring I've ever made. Bar none. The shine on this is stunning. And it's breaking my heart to put the clear powder coating on it. But you can't go around with a black finger, and I know that, and I understand it, but it doesn't make it hurt less. It doesn't make it hurt less. Okay, anyhow, so we're going to get a whole video on how to protect your rings, especially, this works great with patina finishes, in clear powder coating. So we're going to get a video on that with James's ring. James, you're going to be famous, man. Okay, so let's get back to coming up. And oh no, look, it picked right back up where I was at. Okay, so there's the ring. That's not James's ring. That's somebody else's ring. But what I wanted to tell you is I've got a whole thing of videos coming up. I've got a close-up, detailed walkthrough with my press. I've got a couple videos on how to fix mistakes. Just a lot of coin ring videos coming up. Now we're going to have the one with putting the clear powder coat on it, and oh man, we got a lot of jewelry stuff coming up. We got more kinds of rings being made with different products and stuff like that. It's going to be a lot of fun. So we have all of that happening. Then Artie Station. Now you've seen my Hobby Zone stuff. Maybe you've already seen some of my Artie Station stuff, but we're going to do a first look, setup, and review of Hobby Zone's biggest competitor, Artie Station. That's going to be a lot of fun. As a matter of fact, if you've been paying attention, you can see the Artie Station spray booth right to my right. So, Lego. My wife is the Lego person, okay? She does all the Lego stuff, and, you know, she does Legography, and I think I've shared some of her pictures with you guys before. So she does all of that, and she's amazing with that. But even though she likes to have the sets, she's not the biggest fan in the world of building them. Sometimes she likes to, sometimes she doesn't, but for the most part, she just wants them so she can use them in her pictures and whatnot. So I often get to build stuff, but every so often, Lego comes out with a kit that I want. This is one of them, the Discovery Space Shuttle. We're going to be doing a look at that and a high-speed build, you know, a sped-up thing, so you can see it come together, and then we'll look at it after it's built. And, you know, just let me know if you end up liking that when it comes out. And if so, maybe we'll do some more Lego stuff for you guys, too. Maybe listen, here. Do you want to learn more about Legography and see more of Reggie's pictures? Then make some comments. Comment to Reggie with an I. R-E-G-G-I. Don't put the E on it. Okay? Comment to Reggie and ask her to please come on the channel and do some Legography for you guys. Okay? So, you know, I'm sure she's already talking about doing another diecast build for you guys for the Paint It Pink challenge. So, hey, ask nicely and she'll probably do it because she's wonderful. So, anyhow, so that's the Lego stuff. Let's get back to business here. And this is exciting. A lot of people really loved the SSP build, the restoration, and I have some more that need some work. I have some parts that need repairing, and I've got some other cars, SSP cars, that we will be playing with in a Fun Time favorite and showing off. So we have a lot coming up with SSP. So it seemed like you guys liked the first video on SSPs. I'm bringing you more. Okay? Always trying to bring you more. You want it, you got it. I think that. Oh, and then check this one out. Okay, you may have seen me wearing one of my paracord bracelets, my patriotic one for D-Day. But our next paracord video, we're going to be making not necessarily this color. I don't know. We're going to be making this paracord bracelet. This is a knot called the Sanctified, and it's one of my favorite. And hopefully you guys will enjoy it. It's not too difficult, but we're going to learn how to join different colored cords together, and we're going to learn how to tie a knot like this and be able to make sanctified bracelets, which like for my coin ring guys, if you make coin rings and sell them at shows and stuff, this is going to be the perfect add-on to your booth. You can have your coin rings, you can have your paracord bracelets, and if you're following me on pens, you're going to be able to have that there. You're going to have so much that you're going to be able to share. You'll have the best booth at any craft fair. It'll be pretty phenomenal. Okay, so there is more. Let's see what else. We talked. We got Glowforge coming. Lots and lots of Glowforge. Here, let's do this. Okay, real quick. Okay, so the Glowforge. This is the kind of stuff you can make. Okay, all of that is laser cut out and then attached to that substrate there. That's the kind of stuff you can make with the Glowforge. Look at this. Look at this thing. Look at how cool that is. That's a combination of cutouts and etching and layering of the parts that you make and stuff. And look how that oh my gosh, is that amazing or what? So here is a Glowforge, and you can see it's a giant machine. But man, this is it's the Cadillac of laser cutters, okay? And hopefully it will do everything I can think of. And like I said, as soon as we get it up and running and get some samples made, and know that we can provide you with the things that you want, we'll be having a monster introductory sale, a pre-sale on my Etsy shop. And if you look on my links, you'll see I already have my Etsy shop where you can buy coin rings and Fat Guy apparel, stickers, things like that. So the store's already there, but we're going to have a big sale on everything. Everything will be on sale once we get rolling with the Glowforge. So we'll have like a month-long period where you'll be able to buy anything you want at a really nice discount. But so there is the Glowforge, and it's just amazing. It should be here Tuesday, and I am so excited. Let me tell you, waiting, you drop $6,000 and you gotta wait 5 weeks for the thing to get here. That ain't easy to do. Okay, that is not easy to do. But look at that little wedding pre wedding invitation announcement. Save the date, and you can give these to all your friends and stuff like that. There's so many things, and you can be so creative. And yes, one of my first projects on the Glowforge is going to be, you've seen this, right? Okay. Yeah, you've seen this. I made this on my 3D printer, and this was, I don't think I ever did a video on this, and I should have. Maybe I'll make another one. But this is a color change. This is all printed in just one file, printing, then a color change, and finish the printing. So this is all one solid piece. And but what I'm going to be doing with the Glowforge is I'm going to be making a big wall hanging of my logo. Okay, so I'm going to be making that, and so once I get that up, you'll be able to reach out to me, and we'll be able to work together, and I can make you uh, keychains or wall hangings or desk pieces or whatever with your channel's logo. So speaking of your channel, um, where is it? Let me do this. This is my little mixer for the audio that I use. Okay, and you've seen I have a pretty good filming setup for making YouTube videos and stuff. Would you guys like videos on how the equipment I use, how I record and edit my videos, how I put things together, what works, what doesn't? Would you like some of that? If so, please put that in the comment because I'm thinking about it, and if it's something you would like, then maybe we can go ahead and do that for you. So let me know if that does anything for you at all. But I can get into more about my main cameras, my backup cameras. I've got, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 cameras just in this room. My main camera, my work camera, my side camera, my paracording camera, my paint booth camera, and they are all connected to one computer. So, I've got my Stream Deck, and, I've got different kinds of arms and things to hold stuff. So, I think I've got a pretty good grasp on some of this stuff. And if you'd like to know more about it, I'd be happy to do videos like that for you guys. Okay, so we were talking about more stuff coming up, right? Okay, so let's keep going. I told you about the ring press tour and how to fix broken rings. I've told you about HomeKit. We have, check this out. We're going to have some stuff coming up with this. Vintage comic books. Now, before you have a hernia, I'm buying cheap vintage comic books. I'm not working with really expensive ones, okay? I'm working with, lower quality ones, not of a lot of value. This showed up in the mail. Don't know what it is. Don't know why I got it. It's a Gearlight S500 LED headlamp. So, what the hell? I'm gonna do an unboxing and we'll try it out and see what it is and if we like it. Now, this company, Emu. I don't know if it's Emu. I don't know how to say it. I even say that in one of the videos. They sent me 2 different cameras. And like I said, I've become the security camera guy of the universe here, which I don't mind, because I think they're important. I think they can really, really help secure your world. So they sent me 2 different cameras. This one just barely got put in and is being tested out now. So we're going to have a couple security camera videos coming your way. And then, now this is something really fun. You haven't seen the video yet, okay? I do a video. It's done and loaded, and sadly, it's the second in line for pen videos. And it was really important in this particular pen video that I drill this pen blank perfectly perpendicular to the blank. So I thought I had it right. I didn't, and it came out a little crooked, and it's something I would never sell. I show it to you that way because, hey, mistakes happen. But I also tell you that you'll never see me make another video after that without a drilling jig. So I just got my drilling jig here, and here you can see it. And what happens is this big plate clamps down onto your drill press. And then here you've got these little notches, and you see they close together. And what you do, this is pretty neat actually. Okay, so I'm just going to use this as an example. You clamp a a rod into this and into your drill press, and then you squeeze this down. All right, and the point is that it's going to. So now it's got this, and it's in your drill press. So this is now going to be perfectly centered to your drill press. And so now we clamp the base down to your drill press table. We loosen this up on both ends and take it out of here. All right. Now we can open this up, put our pen blank in here, and it will be perfectly centered just right where we want it, and it will make sure we drill these out perfectly. So I just got this, and I'll be using this on some new videos, which I'm going to show stuff about here in a second. Check this out. Go away. Here? Okay, all right. Let's start with this. This is a pen blank. This is a piece of wood, and it is, I think it's a piece of oak. But this, you see how it's all charred on one side? Do you know what this is? This is a barrel stave that they used to ferment Maker's Mark bourbon whiskey in. So they took all those old staves from the barrels they can't use anymore, and they cut them up into and made pen blanks out of them. So this is an actual piece of wood from a barrel that they cured Maker's Mark bourbon in. And so I'm going to be making that, and this is where like the Glowforge really comes in handy, because I'm going to be making pens out of this. And then I'm thinking couple that with a bottle of Maker's Mark and use the Glowforge to make a nice gift box. And what a wonderful gift for somebody. A beautiful pen made out of a barrel stave from Maker's Mark whiskey, and then a bottle of the Maker's Mark and a gift box and stuff. What a great gift. So my plan is to develop all that and make that and put it on my Etsy store. And then check these out. These are pretty neat. Now let me fully explain this before anybody gets upset here. This is olive wood from Jerusalem. Right from the Holy Land itself, olive wood. And the olive wood trees there are very special. And this is not, they're not cutting down olive wood trees to get this. This is reclaimed wood from, you know, maybe a tree is blown down or lightning strikes a limb and it falls off, so that they're gathering it together and they're making pen blanks and selling them. So this is olive wood, and we're going to be making some olive wood pens, which should just be really beautiful. So you're going to be seeing some of that coming up soon too. So we have a lot of fun stuff. Man, I can't even begin to tell you about all the fun stuff we've got coming on. Okay, so I told you more about the coin ring stuff. We're going to be showing you how to fix damaged coins, and we're going to be showing you how to use some foreign coins. We're going to be making some other kinds of wearables with coins. A lot of fun stuff. And, you know, on the pens, we're going to be doing more stuff on the lathe. Not just pens. We're going to be bringing you some more stuff. So that is going to be a lot of fun. I am working on a very special car for a very special person, Ken, who bailed on me. I'll never forgive you for this. And here is the Corgi Gia that I'm working on for Ken. I hate the paint, and I think I'm going to strip it and start over again. It's got little specks in it and stuff. I don't know why. I don't like it, so I think I'm going to strip it, but this has been a real challenge, and I'm working on this for Ken, so you're going to be seeing that video. It probably will not be this color, okay? Because I'm not feeling this. Hypercube. You know what a hypercube is? Okay. Time warp. Time warp. Time warp. Time warp. Okay. Go back to the later 70s. And like Spencer's and all those kind of head shops and stuff like that. And you remember infinity mirrors, right? Okay, you know, it's a lighted mirror. You look into it, and it looks like it just goes on forever and ever and ever and ever. Well, what a hypercube is, it's a big cube of multi-layered infinity mirrors going in every which way with all these fancy lights in it that just make it look insane. And I pre-ordered one, and it should be coming here. I think this month it's supposed to get here. So when we get that, we're going to do an unboxing, setup, and review of a hypercube, which is going to be a lot of fun. I told you about Rommel's Rod, but we also have finished Tom Daniel Paddy Wagon model, and that video is coming your way too. So we've got a lot happening in the model world as well. Oh, all right. I know you don't care. You don't love me. You just want stuff. Let's do a giveaway. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Here's how this is gonna go. We're gonna do the giveaway. Then I'm going to open up and we'll do answer and question period where we talk to each other a little bit. So let's get ready to do the giveaway, okay? Now, I've never done one live like this before, so this is going to be difficult for me to do. Hopefully, I get it right. Okay. So, I got to find the right screen. And go to that. Okay, so you can still hear me? Yes? Somebody say yes if you can still hear me. And you should be able to see me. And you should be able to see the giveaway screen, yes? Somebody acknowledge that, okay? And I'm just going to take these off of here one at a time. Anybody? Somebody want to answer me? Say yes? I'm being lazy. You guys got to work at this if you want to win. That's all there is to it. Somebody say yes. Nobody's saying yes. I'm going to just... Brian Moore, Paul does it all. Well, I don't know about that, but we'll see. Okay, I'm just going to assume because you're all being lazy and nobody will say yes that you're seeing everything correctly. So I'm going to go ahead and get ready to start giving this stuff away. Okay, there's a yes. We got a yes. All right, now, let's see here. Put that here. Okay, now, how are we going to do this? I'm just going to take them off of here one at a time in the order they're in. Okay, so the first one is going to be for the Red Baron print. Okay, the autographed Red Baron print. And remember, if you win, you will need to contact me at captainpaul@cox.net, CAPTAINPAUL at cox.net, with your shipping information in 1 week. If you have not done that, I will give your prize to somebody else. Not to be a jerk, but I just can't, leave it sitting on my desk forever. It'll get eaten by the dog or something like that. So, okay, if you win, captainpaul@cox.net. Okay, here's going to be the first winner. This is the winner of the Red Baron. Red Baron. Goes to... Okay, ready? Drum roll. Gearhead! And I know he's here, so that is cool. Congratulations, Gearhead, on winning the Red Baron. Is Gearhead 6971. Gearhead, please send me an email at captainpaul@cox.net and let me know where I can send this for you. All right, coming up. Are you guys excited? It's hard to feel the excitement, okay? And I really want you to be excited, okay? Pie Wagon. The Pie Wagon. This is a model kit I don't have. I need a Pie Wagon. I gotta get one. eBay time, I guess. Okay, so this is gonna be for the Pie Wagon. Hey, so just so you know how we have the little chat at the end where we talk together? I go back and read every comment that you guys put during the live part. So if you put something here, I will see it. Okay, I read every comment. So don't feel like you miss out if you put something there. Okay, this is for the pie wagon. Another winner. Ready? Go. And there goes some jerk in my neighborhood. Alan Jensen, congratulations, Alan Jensen. You are the winner of the pie wagon. AlanJensen. Alan, make sure you send me shipping information for your prize. Email it to captainpaul@cox.net. All right, so that's 2 down. Okay, what's next? Here we go. Oh, here we go. It's a school bus. Okay, so we're going to give the school bus away. Again, these are all autographed by the legend himself. All right, school bus. Okay, you guys ready? Okay, here we go. Pick another winner. David Parker, congratulations. And he was clever enough to correctly spell my whole name, Santa Claus. So that was great, David Parker. Congratulations. Make sure you send me your shipping information. David Parker. Okay. Now, I'm a buzzkill here, okay? This is not for one of the Tom Daniel autograph shirts. Autograph prints. This is going to be a Fat Guy Productions t-shirt that I'm going to give away. So we're going to give that away right now. Okay? So let's go ahead and pick somebody here. Pick another winner. This is for a Fat Guy Productions t-shirt. Darth J. Darth J, congratulations. Make sure you send me your shipping information to captainpaul@cox.net. That's CAPTAINPAUL at cox.net. COX. Okay? So, hey, this whole little window in a window in a window thing is working good, huh? This is pretty cool. Okay. I'm going to have to remember this. Pick another winner. What are we giving away now? All right. This is... man, I'm so sad I did not grab a King... sorry, I'm looking at it myself. I didn't grab a King Chopper when I had the chance. It was there for so long, and I just never grabbed it. Man, such an idiot. I'd love to build a motorcycle. I haven't done one. So this is King Chopper. Chopper. Okay, here we go. Pick another winner for the King Chopper. Drum roll, please. And this is to Cat. Hey, congratulations to AHD Cat. To AHD Cat. Congratulations, my friend, on winning the autographed King Chopper art print. Is there more? I think there might be one more. Maybe that was the last one. Is that the last one? Nope. Oh, the last one is a goodie, guys. It's the Tijuana Taxi. This is, I have one kit of this. That's why you haven't seen me build it yet. And I've got my Tijuana Taxi sitting on my desk that Ken gave me. This is a good one, guys. See a little dog running away from the taxi. You know, I bet they couldn't even make this kit these days. That's probably why you can't find them. They probably can't make it because people would get mad about it. Okay, so this is EJ Taxi. Okay. All right, this is the last thing, and it is for the Tijuana Taxi. Pick another winner. Ready? And here we go. Alan Jensen, you cannot win again. Sorry. Pick another winner. Really, Alan Jensen? David Parker, did we give you something? Yes, we did. Damn. I told you you had good odds here because I don't know if people entered. Flying. Oh, I thought it was Flying Valiant for a second, but it's Alan Jensen. He can't win. David Parker. Holy crap. Tim Cooper. A new name. Tim Cooper. Congratulations. You won the Tom Daniel Tijuana Taxi art print. So, Tim, make sure you send me your shipping information to CaptainPaul@Cox.net, and I will get these out as soon as I can. Congratulations to all the winners. I hope you really enjoyed that. It was fun for me. So let's go. I think we're kind of done for today, except for my favorite part of the day, talking to you guys. So let's chit chat now. Okay, so what I like to do is I like to kind of just scroll backwards a little bit, see if there's anything I need to pay attention to. I finally got a bunch of yeses here. Okay. And let's see here. Okay, so Brian said, I recently built a 66 Chevelle model that was in the 80s. Sure had problems with modern glues. I assume that you use glues, not blues, right? What glues are you using, Brian? I'd be interested to know. I had to use super glue. Have you ever had problems with old models and new glues? No. I'd like to know more, so if you want to send me some information on what you were using and stuff, I'd like to hear about it. But no, it could just be partially about the type of glue you're using and the area you're using it, how you're using it. So let me know what you're using. I'd love to talk with you about it. So you can shoot me an email. Need a decal for dummies video. I can work that out. I can work that out. I need to give you some more. I kind of dropped the ball on the Airbrush Academy videos, and so I still owe you guys some of that, and some more decal stuff would be good. So yeah, I can probably work that out. Gearhead, absolutely. Congratulations to everybody that won, and thank you all for being here. This is kind of a way to thank everybody. You know, I've like I said, I felt bad that people were being excluded in the beer wagon birthday beer wagon battle, and so this was just kind of a way to do it. So hey, Brian, no hurry. Just whenever you have a second, just shoot me an email like tonight when you're sitting there watching the Knights and cheering for them, right? Okay. Um, Dan, you're gonna cut. You're gonna win and then leave. That's rude, Dan. I'll remember that. Dan is a repeat winner. He's always winning something here. Um, let's see here. Modern day, I have orange peel on a model. How can I remove the paint? Okay, so, oh, you came to the right place. You guys want to wait for a second? Yeah, just wait for a second, okay? Hold on. Now, listen, I'm going to keep talking so you know that I haven't left. I'm going to be out of the camera. I got to go to the other side of the room, and then I'll be right back. So it may be kind of muffled here. So give me a second. I'm going to answer his question. All right, so I got to go find a piece. Okay, here we go. All right, coming back. So, anyhow, on the commission build I'm doing, the Jupiter 2, I thought painting all the interior pieces would be easier with a rattle can. So I bought some rattle cans, and I painted all the interior pieces, and it must have been a bad can of paint or something like that. It came out terrible. Can you see the staining on it? This is after I took all the paint off of it. There's a little bit of staining, but pretty much all the paint is gone. And the way I did it, ta-da, super clean. You can get this at Walmart, almost any auto store. Now there's lots of other ones. There's Purple Power and stuff like that. I don't attest to those. I use Super Clean. Okay? And I use Super Clean for removing chrome from model parts, and I stripped every interior wall back down using Super Clean, and it worked beautifully. Okay, now why do I use Super Clean? First of all, it's non-caustic. It's not harsh, and I have my lung issues, so I can breathe when I'm working with it. It's readily available. You can buy it in that size jug. You can buy a 5-gallon jug of it if you want to. So it's readily available. It takes chrome off in an hour or less. Okay, takes it completely off in nothing flat, and it doesn't do as great with paint. It takes longer, but within 24 hours, hell, because this was one coat of paint, it took it off in maybe, I want to say, 8 hours. Took it all off. And yeah, there's a little bit of staining. I'm sure if I took these pieces after I washed them and put them back in some more fresh Super Clean, it would take them off and make them bare white again. But I don't need it, okay? This is enough because they're going to be painted the same color just with my airbrush. I just needed them to get rid of all that splotchy, mottled, bumpy, horrible paint that came out of those rattle cans, and it did the job. So I get a thing. I get one of these. Okay, this one's got some stripper in it, but I fill it with Super Clean, lob all my parts in there, and then periodically I just take it and slosh it around, leave it sit. Then when I'm done, I take them out a piece at a time under some cool running water. I take my toothbrush, I scrub them all down, and if I'm unhappy with a piece or two, I'll put it back in. It doesn't harm the plastic. It does a great job. Just remember, if there's chrome on it, it's coming off. Okay, it will take chrome off like that. So that's Super Clean. Uh, yeah. So a humid day, probably not the best idea in the world. I don't know what happened with my paint. I think normally if you take and warm the can up, and here in Nevada, I just stick it out in front of the house for 20 minutes, and it's beautiful. This paint was terrible, and it now I know why I don't normally do it that way. Let's see here. Yeah, Super Clean is absolutely the way to go. Uh, oh, okay. So Brian, you use Plastruct. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of those glues. Okay. Yeah, I'm not a fan of those glues. I use the Tamiya fine cement, the regular or the quick drying. Um, and I use my Loctite Gel Control CA glue. And occasionally I use the Revell Contacta. So the Revell Contacta is nice. It's more like old tube glue, so it will take longer to set up and do its job. So you have more open time, and it's a little thicker, so you can put it somewhere and it will stay. So those are the glues I use. I think I have some Plastruct glue up there. I haven't used it in 4 years, 5 years. I might as well just throw them out. I don't know why I have them on there, but I've got a couple brand new bottles, so I just find it hard to throw something like that away. Uh, let's see here, Matchbox Revival. Okay, so Matchbox Revival, the way you had to enter this contest is from the last live stream I announced. You had to make a comment on the last live stream with your favorite Tom Daniel model and how to correctly spell my last name. All my contests are different, so I do try to announce it a lot. I put it in my if you're not watching on my channel, my community tab, I put it out there several times on what to do to enter. So check out my community tab. I try to post every couple days something, so that's how you do it. And don't worry, there's gonna be so much more being given away. You won't miss out. Okay. Um, let's see here. Huh. Your head, you said you used Super Clean to remove tampos. Does that work pretty good? I would be worried it would go through the paint, but probably not. If because it depends on how fast the tampos come off. Uh, Testers is not very good anymore. But where's my? Hang on, I gotta. I've shown this before. I want to show it again. There's something I want to show you. Here it is. Look at this. This is one of my pride and joys. Got this at Hobby Lobby. This is my Tester's non-toxic glue. Now, I remember it being, it used to be, I thought it was always in the green tube. And I think they've changed the colors. So I think the original glue came in the green tube. But you know why I have this? Just so I can sniff it. It's the non-toxic glue, but this smell, it just takes me so right back to the days of building models as a kid. So I'm not sniffing it for any illegal purposes, and I would not recommend you sitting around sniffing this glue, even though it's non-toxic. But I keep this tube because smells can be one of the most potent triggers of memories you can have, and trust me, that this particular smell, okay, and you've seen me build this here on my channel, the what's that called? It's the there it is. This thing. The Boot Hill Express. You saw me build the Boot Hill Express, and whenever I smell this, it reminds me of a time I was building a Boot Hill Express with this stuff, and it just takes me right back there. So no, I really don't use any testers to speak of. I have tubes of it, but I really use my Tamiya. But man, I love to keep this tube around. I have never used a drop of it. It's really just for that quick smell to take me back. So I'm sitting up here building a model, and I'll catch that. And again, please don't do that. Okay, you should not be sniffing your glues. Okay, I'm just an idiot. But I really that smell of that, and it's non toxic, so I know it's not going to hurt me. I wouldn't do it if it was going to hurt me. But that lemony kind of smell is so one of a kind. And there's a million lemon products out there, but nothing smells like Tester's non-toxic glue. So, some tampos are different, like the Mad Tampo on. Yeah, I got a Mad car. Oh, it's over on the floor. I have a Mad car. So those special cars, they have some sort of a plastic on them or something like that. They're impossible to strip. Uh, oh, okay, Brian. Yeah. Uh, some room temperature. Room temperature absolutely can impact your builds and stuff like that. So it's absolutely something you want to watch. Mike is asking about the box off. Oh, right here, Mike. This is part of the Artie station. Check this out. Okay, I'll give you a sneak peek. This is an airbrush booth from Artie station, and while I will not do a lot of airbrushing over here, this is going to be for that thing where I need to, a little spraying, and so these are just little enclosures to keep it shut up, and you can actually slide them in and make them like gates. So basically, you've got your little booth. It's lit. I don't have these switches connected to anything yet, but I have my fan connected here, and I just push this little button back here, and there now my fan is kicked on. And I bought a new airbrush compressor, and I've got a video coming out on that. I got it from a spray gunner, so I'll be showing you that soon. But I'm taking my old one, and it's set up over here, and my old airbrush, so I can do little quickie paint jobs over here on stuff without having to go to the other side of the room. And so there you have it, my Artie Station airbrush booth. And what else did I want to tell you about that? I tried to use, I don't know where I have it. I tried to use did you see the video where I did the airbrush compressor restoration? If not, it's pretty fun. You should check it out. I tried to use that over here, but these old airbrush compressors vibrate so much. I could not get it to stay put. It just danced around. It vibrated my whole desk. So if you have any ideas on how I could maybe get that thing to stay put, I would love to have that be the compressor over here. But as it stands, it's just not feasible. So I'm using this compressor over here for this. And like I said, this is just for light little paint jobs. I haven't had the opportunity to use it yet, but that's what it's for. So I'm building Ken's Gia, and I forgot to paint the base. I can just load up and paint it right here real quick and then set it aside to dry or whatever. So it's just a nice little place for me to do a little bit of airbrushing for quick things. So that's what that is. You know, I have learned that you cannot win as the president. So Brian, I'm going to turn that job down. It doesn't matter how good or how bad you are. You're going to get people to love you and people to hate you, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's a pointless job, so I don't want nothing to do with it. I'm going to live in my own little world here. Okay, so is there any other questions or comments you want? Because we're going to wrap up if you guys don't have anything else you want to chit-chat about. Because we've been here for an hour and a half or so. So, last chance. Any questions, comments, anything like that? Okay, let me tell you this. This is important, so pay attention. Oh, here it is. Oh, by the way, I want to show you something. See these holes? It's a preview. Okay, that's a sneak preview of stuff to come. Okay? There will be no live stream in July because it falls on the 4th of July, and I want you to be with your friends and your family and, you know, doing all of that kind of stuff. I don't want you sitting here hanging out with me because I'm not going to do anything fun. So there will be no live stream on the 4th of July. The next live stream will be in August 1st at 10 o'clock. I think we're still in daylight time, so it'll be 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, and that'll be August 1st. Again, no live stream on the 4th. And don't forget, tomorrow is the first episode of the Arizona Battleship build. So you're not going to want to miss that. I'm going to get out of here because I have got to... wait. Matchbox, shoot me an email at captainpaulacox.net and I'll answer that for you, okay? So just shoot me an email and I'll explain what's going on there. So anyhow, I do need to go because I want to order some of my Adele's fat melting product and I don't want to miss out and miss my turn. So I'm going to go. I hope you guys had a good time. I hope we had a lot of fun here together. And until next time, this is Paul from Fat Guy Productions saying... be good.